He's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champions and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Back. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go. Here we go.
Milroe now off the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
82. 60. 60 Bobcats.
Now Milroe moving outside the pocket. Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, Hawk 7.
A run here with Gibbs. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Second and 5.
Ready. Warriors striking 18. Panther Street.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. He keeps it himself. To the pylon, he's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Austin.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
This will be returned from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Yeah. Really, I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
On the ground, this is James Cook. Now Cook loses the football. And this one is recovered by the defense.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now Milroe on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Austin. So that challenge, a successful one.
Back to 60.
Gibbs trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Austin.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This fielded at the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On first and 10, here's Daniels. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19, 79 Broncos. Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Go, Reed, go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And he's in. Touchdown, Austin. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the jump. Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Ready.
On 1st down, Daniels. Flush to his right. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
70. Cowboys.
Daniels going to throw again. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Pick.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
And it's third down.
Third down and 9.
18, pop, tag, ready,
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to get there. He got the first down. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down, Seattle.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Now, this looks like a design run.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. What will the second quarter have in store? More from the Twin Cities in a moment.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
That caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
That's good.
His
for a
first
close
catch
finish.
of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
We'll try and run the option left. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Second and 1 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, it's Milroe. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing
It's
that.
a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Austin. That is some kind of run. Everything you love about a running back. Using some of the power as well, Greg, to find his way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And as so often is the case, Mike, in the NFL, you just can't block every defender. Well, for this back, it doesn't matter. You said it. His power is what allowed him to break those tackles and find himself in the end zone.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Our home team 27. Visitors nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw is Daniel on 1st and 10.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready, right?
Daniels now going to look to throw. Moving left. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniel. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. James Pierce in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Daniels. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
70. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now Daniels. To the left side. Catch made by McConkey. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play here in the big game. 39 yards.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Here we go.
Daniels now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
Seahawks.
Get it. Gravity Lions. Go.
Here's Daniels. Flush to his left. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Come on. Set.
To the air again is Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Pack it 60. Pack it 60. Ready, right?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Now he'll run it. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up for, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Ready, set.
2nd and 11.
Mustang 19. Ready.
That's quickly out to Smith. Down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Got it. Ready.
It is 2nd and 9.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Viking 18. Let go.
Now it's Milroe. Out to his right. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. Unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
3rd down and 9.
Panther, let's go. Cougar 19.
Here's Milroe to throw. Exiting the pocket right.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
60 Eagles. Ready. Ready.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Taking off. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On first down, Daniels will go right and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be caught.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Now he takes off, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks first down.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Come on. Ready?
Throwing again. Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Visitors 17. Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready?
They'll throw on first down with Milroe.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 37, here's second and 4.
Here we go. Gravity Lion.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
and inches.
Let's go. Step.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there, works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
Here we go. 4th down. It's Milroe. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18 cards, and
The RPO pass taken by McMillan. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. On the run to the right. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready, break. Let's go now. 6.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Hawk 70. Go.
Daniels now on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
You're ready to spin.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Here's Daniels. Rolling right. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
On second down, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Moving outside the pocket, and that'll be a gain of 9, but nowhere close to the markers. It'll bring up fourth down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And
he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Okay, break.
Throwing is Daniels. Pushed out to his left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Third and long.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now, Daniels. Moving to his right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The last thing you want to do here, Mike, in third and a mile is make a bad situation worse. Get the ball out of your hand, pick up as much yardage as you can, and just think about it as adding to that fourth down punt. But they take a sack, and now it's 4th and 2 miles.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Milroe. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hurt. 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Go, Reed, go, let go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Dragon 6, Viking 18. Ready.
On play action, Milroe. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We'll go with the draw play here on second down. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Austin. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
34. Visitors, 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cougar 19.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now Daniels. He'll find his running back, Cook. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
2. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
To the air again is Daniels. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Seahawks.
They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Get it. 76 Panther Street. Panther Street.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Daniels gonna throw again. Forced out wide. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll take a deep shot for Downs. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 19, Tiger, not ready.
It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go check, go check. Viking 18.
Here's Milroe to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Go! 70 Lions!
And this franchise has done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So the impossible dream has come true. 17 regular season games without a loss. 2 more in the playoffs. And now, Greg, win number